once you successfully add the name servers to wherever you bought your domain, you also have to add the domain to wherever your hosting company is, right?
This video is brought to you by EpiPies Academy.
So what happens is, this is my hosting company, eapps.com. Yours may be different. Yours is probably different because eapps is not the most popular hosting site out there. But what I did is, you go to domains and you add a domain somewhere in here. DNS Manager, you add a domain to the DNS Manager. Whatever, your interface may be different because obviously this is a different company, but it's the same sort of a process. So DNS Manager, add a domain, and this is the form that my company gives me. And you can see, this is where you have the domain name servers, and basically you add the domain, blah blah blah. But you add your real domain, and essentially you would set it. Once you set that, then you have to install software on your domain, right? In the way that in my hosting company, eapps, and yours may be different. And by the way, let me just tell you that whatever your hosting company is, this is kind of a one-time process. And usually I forget, like I maybe do this every year or 2 years, right? One time. And I forget how to do this, to be honest. So this is an instance where you should contact your support. Contact the tech support of your company, whoever your hosting provider is, and just ask them how to, ask them for guidance. See, mine has a chat. You can literally chat with them right here and they'll walk you through it. Or you can do it on the phone. So basically, you want to add your domain to the DNS Manager, and then you want to add it to your basic. I'll show you in a second how to start installing stuff on it. When in my case of eapps, and you don't need to follow how I'm doing this exactly because this is specific. This is not specific to WordPress. This is specific to my hosting company, and yours may be different, like I said. But what happens is you basically have to install. You'll see I have WordPress somewhere here. WordPress, and I clicked it, and I just double clicked it. I'm going to cancel. I have WordPress, and I already installed it. But for you, basically, you have to navigate once you set up your domain. And you can get your tech support to help you with this because it's a little bit confusing. You have to install WordPress. Also, what has to be installed is PHP, because PHP works on your, WordPress is based on PHP. So in your hosting, you must install PHP and WordPress. And my recommendation, honestly, is to get tech support to help you because it's too confusing. And it's a one-time thing, and it's not something you're gonna need regularly. You set it once, and you kind of forget it. So I would, and actually, to be honest, I did this myself because I'm not, I forgot how to do this within my hosting companies. You can see there's a lot of options. It's very confusing. So I actually got tech support to walk me through it because I'm not an expert. I know WordPress, but this has nothing to do with it. This is the actual site of where I buy my hosting. And all I have to do is install my domain, install WordPress on it, and install PHP and then WordPress. And once you do that, once WordPress is installed, this is what you should see. This is your website, okay? And it's the most basic website. So this is a WordPress. This is the default WordPress theme. It's got the default text. And once you get through this step, now we are ready to actually start building your WordPress website because your WordPress is installed and we are ready to do actual WordPress things. So if you get to this step, congratulations. If you don't get to this step and you're confused, contact your hosting company's tech support and and if you might actually have to contact your domain registrar tech support, but you have to get to this point where this is your #1 most default WordPress installation, And from here, we can do WordPress things. And so again, just to sum up, if you're here, congratulations, we'll do WordPress things. If you're not here, contact your tech support and make sure that you get here and get the domain, get the name servers forwarded to your hosting. And then on your hosting, install your domain, and on that domain, install WordPress. Okay, install PHP and WordPress. And then once you do that correctly, you should see something like this, and then we are ready to go, and we are ready to set up your WordPress website.